Namaste and hi friends, it's Parvati here with Visionary Veda, bringing you your Vedic Astrology New Moon Report for this July 5th, 2024. In this report, I'm going to go over the energies at play for this very interesting new moon that we are experiencing here just the day after the 4th of July. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so happy 4th of July to all my friends in the U.S., Happy Independence Day. This is going to be a very interesting one, actually. I hope you all are out there enjoying it. Tomorrow, the 5th of July, we're going to have this very interesting new moon occurring. Now, it's occurring in the nakshatra. The actual exactitude of this new moon is happening in the nakshatra of Purnarvasu. But the whole tithi of amavasya, the whole new moon phase, the black moon phase, is occurring in Ardra Nakshtra. So Ardra Nakshtra, as I speak right now, both the moon and the sun are sitting there. They're getting closer and closer together. And it is the nakshatra, which is exactly opposite where the last full moon fell, which was Mula Nakshatra, which sits exactly over the galactic center. So Ardra Nakshatra is in that plane, and it is ruled by the god Rudra, who is the god of the storms, upheavals. It's symbolized by a teardrop. It shows a lot of upheaval and unrest, which is fairly accurate to say for the climate of the political climate in the U.S. at this time, actually. But the saving grace is that everything's constantly moving in the sky. And both the sun and the moon, as they are coming together, they're moving. And then the sun moves into Purnarvasu tomorrow morning at around 11:30. And then the moon follows and conjuncts the sun in Purnarvasu Nakshatra. And Purnarvasu Nakshatra is ruled by Jupiter. And it literally means the light bearer, bringing back the light, which is badly needed for this country, the United States, at this moment. So I am actually happy to report a rather positive new moon. Now, new moons are meant for new beginnings, for planting new seeds. Take advantage of this Jupiterian-ruled fixed star, Purnarvasu, where this new moon is falling, to bring light back into your own lives. Craft a plan of how you want to move forward in the next 30-day cycle. What seeds do you want to plant? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to do to enliven yourself, enlighten yourself, to bring yourself more light within and without, more hope, more clarity, being more on purpose, being more happy in your day-to-day reality? All of this is possible as we plant the seeds for this new moon happening tomorrow, July the 5th. Now, I would like to speak a little bit about Independence Day in the United States today, because it is the 4th of July. And I was doing some research, checking the United States chart. And just as many astrologers have noted, the Declaration of Independence was signed in 1776 on this day, on the 4th of July, hence our Independence Day. Now, when I check the chart of the United States to see where the outer planets are positioned, now these outer planets are generational planets, and they're the planets of great change in society as a whole. Notice something very interesting. First of all, the planet and the outermost planet, Pluto, is in the exact same spot it was when this Declaration of Independence was signed back in 1776. Now, Pluto takes 20 plus years to transit one sign. So when the Declaration of Independence was signed, according to the sidereal system, the Vedic system, Pluto was sitting at 6 degrees of Capricorn. Hence, since that time, Pluto has made a complete revolution, 20 years per sign, 20 years per sign, 20 years per sign, to roughly 145, 148 years to come back. Actually 140, but because planet Pluto moves so slowly, there's a wide berth there, you know? So 140, 145 right now, since the Declaration of Independence was signed, it has been 248 years. Exactly. And Pluto has completed his revolution across all the zodiac and has found himself back to the original place, almost the exact same degree today. He is in 7 degrees today, whereas he was in 6 degrees in 1776. So he has finished his whole cycle. And that was the birth of the United States. So now comes a big shift. I don't want to say it was the birth of the United States, now it's the death of the United States. I don't want to say that. But there is a rebirth going on. There's a big change going on for this nation. That's Pluto. Now, Uranus was in the sign of Taurus when this document was signed, right? The Declaration of Independence, 1776. Now, Uranus is again in Taurus. Uranus takes about 84 years to complete a cycle, unlike Pluto, which takes 240 something years, plus or minus. Uranus takes 84 years. So it has already gone around a few times, but it is in the exact same spot it was in 1776 when this declaration was signed. Neptune right now is sitting in the sign of Pisces. Back in 1776, Neptune was sitting in the sign of Virgo, which is completely 180 degrees opposite of Pisces. So in 1776, the quest was to gain territory, gain land, right? Virgo, gain resources. Now that same Neptune is opposing the exact position it was opposing in 1776 in its opposite sign of Pisces. Now the gain here is the psyche. That is the territory to be conquered. So it's going to be a very interesting few years ahead of us with this great Pluto return. There is a change coming to our country. It is a time of rebirth. And like I said before, I don't want to say death because death only leads to rebirth. So enjoy the life. Be safe out there. Happy 4th to everyone out there celebrating. Happy new moon to everybody as well. Tomorrow, July the 5th. Return to the light. Plant the seeds that you want to see become enlightened in your life for the sake of yourself and everybody else. All right. Enjoy the life, my friends. Until next time. Oh, Rahu is moving into Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra. As promised, I will be putting out a video talking about the Bhadrapadas, with Saturn being in Purva Bhadrapada and Rahu being in Uttara Bhadrapada. Another theme of death, right? The death caught. We'll talk more about that in the next video. Until then, enjoy the life. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a reading with me, please reach out to my email below, which is visionaryveda@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Take care now. Bye-bye.